Okay, this video should be pretty simple. This assignment should also be pretty simple. I just want evidence that you know how to find a journal article. So for this week's discussion, I'm going to have each of you locate an article from one of these journals and save the article to your computer and attach it to a discussion post. In the discussion post, talk about your experience finding the journals. How easy was it? Did you have any trouble? Which method did you use to find your journal? Things like that. Help each other out. If anybody's having trouble, this is a group discussion. We'll help each other. Your textbook has pages 33 and 34. It has this wonderful, awesome list of all kinds of journals that would be acceptable in psychological research. Because there's pseudosciences out there and they might have journals, but those journals aren't as good. These are the good journals in psychology. Okay? And if you don't have the book for some reason, then you can use this, you can refer to this video for the list, right? Alright, so any of these journals, it has to be one of these journals. Your article needs to be in one of these journals. Okay. How do we find that? So, the University of Memphis is really awesome, and so is Memphis. Love Memphis. So, what you'll do is you'll go to log into My Memphis right here, click that, log in, and then you go to eCampus Resources, and on there you should have these library links. You can do it all kinds of different ways. You can go through databases, you can search for articles, you can do a quick search. I don't know if that would work. My favorite, personally, is to click this electronic journals link. Let's do my favorite first, and then we'll go back and see if those work. Okay, so title begins with, and I did a practice run, put experimental psychology in here, click search. Remember, for this assignment, you need an article from 2012. Because I want to know that you can find recent articles. So experimental psychology, they have from 2002 to present. Look up an article. Let's go. Okay, so all that we need is it's from 2012. Press enter. And there you go. It's a list of articles, and these have the full text available. So just get one of these articles. Make sure it's an article. This sounds interesting. Judging Truth. So download that article. And you'll save it to your computer, right, so that you can upload it to the discussion board. Okay, and another thing they talk about in chapter 2, of course, is the different parts of an article. So you'll see that in the articles that you upload. It have an abstract, an introduction, method, and then sometimes the results and discussion are combined in experiments. You see that sometimes for experiment 3, and then general discussion for all of the experiments, since there's a few experiments done here. Let's look for Journal of Cognitive Science. Okay. Cognitive Science. So this is the way that I always use. I go to this electronic journals link and just type the journal in here. There you go. Just make sure that you get whatever article you get is from one of these journals and the year 2012. Best way. But you can click here to go to journal titles, right? And that'll bring you to the same place as this electronic journals link does. Or you can do databases. You can actually choose psychology here, and then it'll give you a list of psychology journals and databases. Right. Surprised that JSTOR doesn't appear on this list, but you might recognize a couple of these from chapter 2, right? Psych articles is one place that you can go. And this is all APA accredited stuff. So publication date, here from 2012 to 2012. And what else? If you're interested in something, you can actually go ahead and throw that into your search criteria, right? If you're interested in animal research, you can do that. And you want scholarly journals. Okay. Quick search down here. And here it tells you if it's an academic journal or not. We don't want only, you can further limit things over here. All journals, peer-reviewed journals. Update that. So this is kind of nice because you can narrow your results even after you've done the search, depending on what you're going for, right? What else? Let's look at the subjects. What are the major headings we have here? Animal learning, rats, conditioning, memory, monkeys. Let's see more. Animal social behavior. Let's do that one. That seems interesting to me. Alright, this is kind of interesting. Different kinds of hormones on social recognition. It's pretty interesting. Okay, so again, you just click the PDF full text, and voila, bada bang, there you go, there's your article. University of Memphis is awesome. I'm telling you, not all universities have such great resources like this. You're really lucky that you go to such a great school. I think that should be enough to get you going. Right? This, again, I highly recommend this way. But the other version, if you use this EBSCO, then you can really get into, like, what if you're just looking for something having to do with aggression, children. Well, that was good. Aggression, driving, and gender. So then it'll give you from a number of different journals, right? No results were found. You can take this requirements out. So for this assignment, you need something from 2012, but this is useful information for you to know how to find articles in the future. So, so that's how it's done, right? And if you have any questions, do post them on the discussion board first, because if you have a question, it's very likely that other people do too, and it's also likely that other students can actually help to answer each other's questions. So I always like to have any confusion or questions, stuff like that, handled in the class discussion board. It just seems like it's better for the class environment to do it that way. But hopefully this seems like a pretty easy assignment for you. Don't stress out about it. I mean it to be something that's not difficult. And let me know how it goes. And have a great week. Okay.